Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict. Hi, my name is Sophie X. My clean date is December 28th, 2023. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the Spiritual Principle a Day passage for June 15th. Finding and extending acceptance. Regardless of who we are, where we've been, or what we've done, we find in Narcotics Anonymous a place of empathy, acceptance, welcome, and belonging. Guiding principles, tradition 2, spiritual principles. When we get to NA, so many of us are thinking, oh man, what happens when they find out I did that? Or maybe it's, what if they find out I wasn't that bad? Either way, and everywhere in between, most of us come to Narcotics Anonymous in fear. We're afraid of being judged for who we are and what we've done. We're concerned we'll be asked, why are you here? There would be no point in answering that question, since we're already convinced that we'll be misunderstood. We fear that we won't belong in NA, and in many cases, we hope that we don't, so we can carry on using and not have to face our problems. Instead of being denied entry, we hear that the only requirement for us to belong is a desire to stop using. All the group wants to know is what we want to do about our problem and how they can help. No one asks us for our addiction resume. If we said that we leave all judgments at the door, we'd be kidding ourselves. We are human beings after all. Instead, despite our judgments, our differences, and our histories, we're welcomed and accepted. People have compassion for us, and it seems genuine. Later, we begin to see ourselves in newcomers. We empathize with them and welcome them just as we were welcomed. They are enveloped in the love members show one another as they learn to love and accept themselves. Spiritual principle. NA accepted me. Today, I will ask myself, what can I do to be more welcoming to my fellow addict? The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.